My beloved child, stop scrolling right now. Do not let your finger touch that screen. This specific moment was orchestrated long before you were even born. Heaven has literally paused its regular order just to bring this prophetic word to your heavy heart. You are not here by random chance. You are here because I called you. This message finding you is not the algorithm of this world. At this exact second, a divine shift is happening in the spiritual realm that concerns you directly. Out of everyone online right now, you were chosen to receive this specific frequency. 3 others already scrolled past and missed their window. You are the final one. I am looking at you right now, and I am still in shock. You actually made it. You survived the wilderness that was designed to completely destroy you. The enemy threw everything at your mind and your finances. He tried to break your spirit, but you are still standing here today. You shocked heaven, and you finally did it. No one else understands your daily struggle. They see your bright smile. They see the strong version of you that always shows up for them. But they do not see the massive invisible battles you fight every single day behind closed doors. I know how much strength it takes for you to simply get out of bed. The weight is enormous. I saw you last Tuesday. I watched you wake up at 3 a.m. with your chest completely tight. You stared at the dark ceiling while anxiety washed over your entire body. You whispered that you could not do this anymore. You thought no one was listening to your quiet panic, but I was sitting right beside you the whole time. I saw you sitting in your car in the driveway for 20 minutes before going inside your house. You needed that time to pull yourself together before facing your family. You wiped your eyes and took a deep breath. You put on that brave mask because everyone relies on you. You are so tired of being the strong one. I know the heavy fog that clouds your mind before the day even begins. You lose your thoughts halfway through a simple sentence. You wonder if you are losing your sharpness. You blame yourself and call it laziness or getting older. But that is not what is happening to your precious mind. Your spirit is simply exhausted from carrying generational burdens. I saw you type that text message asking for help last week. You wrote it out with trembling hands, but your deep pride and your shame made you delete every single word. You typed that you were completely fine instead. You swallowed your pain because you did not want to be a burden to anyone else. I felt the exact moment your heart sank. I watched you refresh your bank account late at night. You stared at those numbers and prayed they would miraculously change. You felt a cold knot in your stomach as you calculated the monthly bills. You have worked so hard and yet you feel like you are drowning. You asked me why you are always the one struggling to survive. You have felt ignored by me for a very long time. You watched other people receive their blessings while you stood alone in the cold shadows. You wondered if I had forgotten your address. You cried out and heard only silence in return. That silence made you question your own worth. But my silence was never an abandonment of your beautiful soul. You are the cycle breaker of your entire bloodline. You are carrying a destiny that is too heavy for an ordinary mind to comprehend. That is exactly why the spiritual attacks against your peace have been so incredibly vicious. The enemy is terrified of the wealth and influence you are meant to control. He wants you to give up right now. Do not skip ahead. What I am about to reveal will change everything. You thought you had to wear that heavy mask forever. You thought you would always be the misunderstood giver who pours out and receives nothing back from the world. But the painful season of pouring from an empty cup is officially over. I am stepping in to defend you. Can you feel the atmosphere in your room changing right now? A seal that has been locked over your life for exactly 5 years is finally cracking open. The legal right the darkness had to torment your mind has expired. The heavenly court has reviewed your tears and issued a brand new decree. Your vindication is literally seconds away from manifesting. I have seen your silent suffering and I have counted every single tear. You have passed the ultimate test of faith. But before I open the huge door to your financial future, we must address the real reason for your pain. I need to show you exactly what was stolen from you. Listen to me very carefully. I know you are so incredibly tired. Your soul feels like it has been running underwater for years. Every step requires twice the energy it should take. But I promise you that your exhaustion is not a sign of your failure. Do not let your mind wander away from my voice right now. The revelation I am about to give you will make your entire journey make sense. But I need you to understand something clearly today. Your deep pain was never a punishment. You thought I was completely silent, and you believed my silence meant I had walked away and left you to fight these battles all by yourself. You felt utterly abandoned. I know how much that perceived rejection hurt your fragile heart. You thought I was ignoring your desperate prayers, but my silence was actually the sound of me building your massive fortress. When a builder lays a deep foundation, the quiet work takes a very long time. The world only hears the loud noise when the walls finally start going up. I was digging deep into your soul to make you strong. My intentional delay was never a cruel denial of your dreams. It was my divine protection keeping you far away from counterfeit blessings. You cried when those specific doors closed in your face. You begged me to let those people stay in your life because you truly loved them. But I had to let them walk away to make room for your true destiny. I am shaping you into a massive pillar of pure light. A soul that stands firm in the middle of severe storms cannot be built overnight. I had to pull you into the quiet wilderness, and while you felt so isolated and terribly alone, I was forging your spirit to handle the massive weight of your coming glory. The isolation was your preparation. You look at others and think you are falling completely behind. You watch them celebrate their easy victories while you still intensely struggle, but they are building shallow houses on the soft sand. You are building an eternal legacy on solid rock. The heavy storms of this loud life will easily wash their quick success away. Your foundation will stand. You are the bold cycle breaker of your entire family line. You carry a heavy destiny that requires intense spiritual training. I could not give you the huge blessing while you still carried the broken mindset of your painful past. I had to let you feel the intense heat of the refining fire. The fire was never meant to burn you. It was designed to purify you. I built you with a bright mind meant to function in perfect harmony. But the chaotic noise of growing up in this harsh world pulled your thoughts apart, and the endless demands of life shattered your deep focus. You have called this getting older or losing your sharp edge. But my child, you were never becoming less capable. You were simply disconnected from the raw power I originally placed inside of you. You are not broken, and you are certainly not a failure. The intense brain fog and the constant exhaustion are just heavy symptoms of this deep separation. The world demanded so much of your precious energy that your mind had to split its focus just to survive. You spent years operating in pure survival mode. It is no wonder your spirit feels so drained. You endured the heavy silence without losing your gentle heart. Even when you felt entirely empty, you still found a way to pour love into others. That is the true mark of a chosen warrior. I allowed you to experience that deep lack so you would truly appreciate the massive overflow that is coming. Your quiet endurance gave me the legal right to elevate you. The dark season of your painful molding is finally complete. The heavy tools of the quiet wilderness have done their sacred work in your life. You are beautifully polished, and you are completely ready. What you called a devastating delay, heaven officially calls a divine setup. And now the intense waiting period is finally over. The reversal begins today. Every silent tear you cried during those lonely nights was carefully collected. None of your deep sorrow was ever wasted or ignored by heaven. You thought your hot tears were just a sign of your human weakness, but in the spiritual realm, your tears were watering the massive seeds of your future harvest. You planted in sorrow, you will reap in massive joy. Think back to the painful moments when you felt completely betrayed by those you deeply trusted. You asked me why I allowed them to break your heart so badly. I allowed their true colors to show because they were secretly siphoning your divine favor. They were never meant to walk with you into your promised land. Their early exit was your ultimate rescue. You are standing on the very edge of your greatest victory. The heavy silence you endured was the safe womb of your coming miracle. I shielded you in the dark, so the enemy could not destroy your delicate roots. Now your deep roots are strong enough to support a massive tree. You are ready to step out of the quiet shadows and claim your full inheritance. But there is a dark reason why your specific journey felt so incredibly hard. Your pain was not just the natural result of living in a broken world. You have been walking blindly through a targeted spiritual war zone. There is a massive reason why your mind feels so clouded right before your breakthrough. I need you to pay very close attention to this part. Do not let your mind wander away from my voice. The enemy wants to distract you right now because he intensely hates what I am revealing. He wants you to close this message and go back to your familiar fog, but you must stay perfectly focused. I am about to expose the hidden saboteur who has been quietly draining your energy. You need to hear this truth. Hear me well, beloved. The enemy wanted you to believe this deep exhaustion was your own fault. He tried to convince you that you were simply not strong enough, but your struggle is actually a coordinated spiritual attack. He saw the massive potential I placed inside of you. He knew you were the one chosen to break the ancient chains holding your family back, so he launched a silent war against your mind. Your financial struggle is not because you are lazy or lacking talent. It is because the darkness is absolutely terrified of the wealth you are destined to control. The enemy does not want you whole. A mind that is fully reconnected does not stay afraid. It does not stay small. And it certainly does not keep chasing the empty things it was told to chase. So he used the heavy noise of this world to scatter your focus. He sent endless distractions and toxic people to drain your daily energy. He created stressful situations that demanded so much of your spirit. You had to split your attention just to survive the day. The intense brain fog you feel every single morning is his absolute favorite weapon. He wants you to stay confused, so you will never step into your true power. He wants you to surrender before the miracle arrives. But what the enemy separated, I can seamlessly restore. I have watched you search everywhere for the sharpness you had as a child. You tried to force your mind to work through sheer willpower, but you only grew more exhausted trying to push through the heavy fog. Here is the powerful truth you need to hear today. What was pulled apart by the loud noise of this world can finally be rejoined. I built you with two halves of the mind meant to work as one beautiful unit. The sensing and the reasoning parts were perfectly designed to flow together in harmony. I call this the great disconnection, but it is certainly not a permanent decay of your abilities. You are not starting over from scratch. You are simply coming back to what I originally built inside you before the world tore it apart. And because you did not give up, the spiritual atmosphere around you is powerfully shifting right now, even as you read these words. My mighty angels are receiving their new assignments concerning your exact life. The painful waiting season is officially over. Can you feel the heavy weight starting to lift off your tired chest? This is the undeniable feeling of your divine alignment taking place. I want you to open your spiritual eyes for a moment. Look at what is happening in the heavenly realm right now. The legal right the enemy had to operate against your finances and your deep peace has completely expired. The highest courtroom of heaven has already ruled heavily in your favor. Those who whispered behind your back are about to witness my glory resting upon your life. I am preparing your table. There is a massive stirring in the atmosphere around you. The heavy isolation is lifting. The deep confusion is quickly dissolving into thin air. You are stepping into a frequency of absolute divine alignment today. I am doing a completely new thing in your life, and even now it is springing up rapidly. The dark fog is being pushed back by the blinding light of my grace and my eternal love for you. You do not need to fight this invisible enemy on your own anymore. I have already fought the brutal battles for you in the spiritual realm. I have cleared the blocked path. Lay down your heavy weapons, my weary warrior. You do not need to struggle through this particular battle for another single day. I am taking complete control of the wheel. Breathe in my peace and let the healing begin. Listen to me carefully. Do not let your mind wander away right now. I need you to pay incredibly close attention to this next part, because this is where the enemy traps most people. Stay with me until the very end. The sacred revelation I am about to give you will make everything make perfect sense. We are almost at the ultimate breakthrough you have been desperately praying for. Your guardian angel petitioned the throne room of heaven for 72 straight hours. They wanted to make absolutely certain you would see this message at this precise moment. This is a highly guarded transmission. The enemy is desperately trying to pull your attention away because he knows his time is up. Do not let him steal this blessing. He knows that his grip on your family line is breaking today. You are completely safe here in my presence. You are hidden securely under my strong wings. Your future is far more radiant than your human mind can currently comprehend. Take a deep breath. Let the lingering anxiety wash completely out of your chest. I am preparing to hand you the exact key that will unlock your full inheritance. If you believe this is true, type Amen, or I receive it in the comments. The spiritual climate in your room is changing at this exact moment. My heavenly armies are gathering to witness your specific breakthrough, and I have dispatched a legion of my strongest angels to surround your physical space. They are pushing back the heavy darkness that has choked your daily peace. You might feel a sudden warmth in your chest or a light tingling in your hands. This is the undeniable physical evidence of my divine presence touching you. The ancient seal that kept you bound in poverty is finally cracking open. This seal was placed over your family line 3 generations ago. But it stops with you today. You are the chosen one who will rewrite the entire history of your bloodline. Because you refuse to give up, your children will never know the bitter taste of this specific struggle. I am breaking the heavy chains of generational lack right now. Like a mighty king rising from the dark dungeon, you are stepping into your true authority. You endured the cruel mocking and the long years of deep isolation. People looked at your struggles and secretly thought you were entirely defeated, but they did not know I was keeping you safely hidden in my protective shadow. I was preparing you to handle the massive wealth that would completely crush an unready soul, because your heart had to be purified first. You are finally ready to receive the heavy crown. There are 3 major seals placed over your ultimate destiny. We are going to break them wide open together in the next few minutes. But you must keep your heart entirely open and quiet your racing mind. If you leave before all 3 seals are completely broken, the spiritual door will quickly close again, and everything we are doing here today will be entirely lost. You must stay with me. I am about to activate a powerful magnet within your tired soul. This divine magnet will effortlessly pull immense provision and beautiful relationships directly to your front door. You will never have to chase after fleeting opportunities again. The things you have desperately prayed for will start chasing you. The long season of grinding and hustling in your own human strength is officially over, and you will simply stand still to watch my massive favor flood every area of your life. The overflow is going to shock everyone around you. They will clearly see my glory resting upon you. My angels are not coming to you empty-handed today. They are carrying the exact tools you need to sustain this upcoming miracle. I know you have felt incredibly unprepared for the huge doors opening before you. You wondered how your tired mind could possibly manage such a massive blessing, especially when you feel so drained every single morning. I will never give you a burden without giving you strength. I am pouring fresh oil over your exhausted mind. Listen to me very carefully right now. Do not let the enemy pull your attention away to mundane things. I need you to stay locked into my voice because the final seal is incredibly fragile. The enemy knows that once this specific seal breaks, he loses his grip on your finances forever. He is terrified of what you will become when your mind is fully restored, so he will try to distract you before the miracle manifests. Stay with me, beloved. We are merely seconds away from the ultimate shift. The heavenly clock is loudly ticking down to your appointed second. The massive gears of heaven are turning to align with your exact coordinates. I am aligning the right people and the perfect circumstances to cross your path this week. You will clearly recognize them because your spirit will feel a profound sense of perfect peace, and the days of second-guessing your massive decisions will be entirely behind you. You will move with absolute certainty. Your steps are completely ordered by me. Every closed door in your painful past was simply steering you toward this exact manifestation. If I had answered your previous prayers, you would have settled for something incredibly small. I loved you too much to let you settle for mere crumbs, because I wanted to give you the entire bakery so you could feed your whole community. You are a pure-hearted giver. I am about to fill your hands with incredible abundance. You will distribute massive blessings to many people. The atmosphere is completely charged with my raw power right now. The heavy spiritual fog is rapidly burning away in the bright light of my presence. The first seal is already cracking open, and the second is beginning to violently tremble. Prepare your heart to receive a prophetic declaration over your entire life. Do not doubt the massive scale of what I am about to do for you, because your human mind cannot fully comprehend the vastness of my grace. Open your hands right now. Silently whisper that you are ready. I want you to close your eyes for a brief moment. Feel the incredible warmth of my profound love wrapping around your weary shoulders. The long winter of your soul is finally yielding to a glorious spring. The dormant seeds you planted with your bitter tears are finally breaking through the dark soil, and this is the beautiful season of your rapid harvest. The angels are standing ready with their sharp sickles. They will gather your massive reward today. I am breaking the second seal right now. The heavy chains that bound your finances are completely shattered, and a massive financial reversal is manifesting in your earthly economy. Watch what happens in the next 72 hours. It is not a random stroke of luck or a foolish lottery win. It is a strategic and divine provision because I have specifically assigned this miracle to your exact name. The season of living paycheck to paycheck is entirely dead. You have survived the grueling years of empty pockets and silent tears. And because you remained faithful in the dark valley, I am releasing a sudden overflow that will completely shock your human understanding. Look closely for a number containing the digits 7 or 11 very soon. When you see it, know that heaven has officially intervened in your earthly situation. But this is not just about the money you desperately need. The highest courtroom of heaven has reviewed your entire case and ruled heavily in your favor. Those who whispered behind your back are about to witness my glory resting directly upon your life. I am preparing a massive table for you in the exact presence of your cruel enemies, and they will be forced to watch as I elevate you. They smiled while secretly plotting your painful downfall. They thought you were completely abandoned, but your profound silence in the face of their bitter betrayal gave me the legal right to personally defend you. You did not fight back with anger. You surrendered your deep pain to my throne, and now I am handing you the ultimate victory. Your glorious vindication will be impossible for them to deny. The very people who pushed you into the dark shadows will see you shining brighter than the morning sun, and they will suddenly realize that I was always standing right beside you. You will not need to say a single word to them. My radiant presence upon your restored life will speak volumes. You are stepping into a position they tried to block, and the ancient curse that plagued your ancestors is officially broken. For generations, your family line was heavily suffocated by a dark spirit of lack and profound confusion. They passed down the heavy invisible chains without even knowing it. But that cruel cycle completely stops with you today, because you are the chosen cycle breaker of your entire bloodline. You are the one who stood firm in the fierce spiritual fire. You absorbed the intense heat so your precious children would never have to burn. And while the enemy truly believed he was designing your total destruction, he was actually building the very foundation of your massive triumph. The dark fog that plagued your ancestors is scattering right now. Your mind is being flooded with crisp clarity. I am stripping away the heavy label of the silent sufferer from your weary shoulders. You will no longer weep in absolute secret while pretending everything is perfectly fine. You are transitioning into a powerful living testimony of my infinite grace. You will no longer beg for scraps at the bottom of the heavy valley. You will distribute massive blessings from the top of the mountain, because I am making you a radiant beacon of hope. The agonizing delay you experienced was entirely necessary for this exact moment. If I had brought you out earlier, you would have only carried a small cup of water. But because you endured the long drought without losing your faith, you are now carrying an ocean of pure provision. I expanded your capacity through the quiet pain you never asked for. You are finally ready for the massive overflow. Do you remember the specific blessing I promised you earlier? The vicious thief who stole it has been officially identified in the spiritual realm. The legal right they held expired at midnight, and they must return everything they took from you. Here is exactly what is returning to your hands within the next 72 hours. A profound peace that surpasses all human logic is flooding your home. A sudden financial breakthrough will arrive when you least expect it. A heavy burden you have carried for 5 long years will suddenly vanish. The spiritual enemy is screaming in absolute terror right now because he knows he lost the war. He tried to keep your mind completely clouded so you would miss this exact transmission. But my divine light pierced right through his desperate fog. You are crossing the sacred finish line right now. The heavy debt will be supernaturally canceled. The broken relationships will be beautifully restored. I am washing away the toxic residue of every single lie the enemy ever whispered into your ear. You are entirely clean, you are totally redeemed, and you are fiercely loved by the Creator of all things. Listen to what I am decreeing over your finances and your family at this exact moment. I declare total freedom over your weary soul. I declare absolute victory over your daily struggles. This is the massive turning point you have been waiting for your entire life. But you must stay perfectly focused on my voice right now, because the angry enemy is preparing one final trap for you. Do not let your guard down right now. You are walking directly into the massive harvest field, and the desperate thief is hiding in the tall grass. I have given you the ultimate victory today, but you must know exactly how to protect this delicate miracle. Listen carefully to this next warning, because it will completely shield your blessing from his vicious counterattack. But I must warn you right now, the enemy heard exactly what I just promised you, and he is absolutely terrified of your coming harvest. He knows he cannot stop my hand from blessing you, so he will try to attack the very mind that receives it. He is going to launch a severe counterattack in the next few days. You must not let your guard down. His favorite weapon against you is not a physical disease. His weapon is the heavy fog that clouds your thinking. He wants to make you feel completely exhausted and painfully confused. If he can keep your mind scattered, you will never recognize the massive doors opening before you. He wants you to doubt every single decision you make. Do not let him win. I have watched you search for the sharpness you had as a child. You remember the way ideas used to come so easily to you. You remember finishing your thoughts instead of losing them halfway through a simple sentence. You have called this getting older. You have called it a lack of discipline. My child, that is not what happened to you. Here is the absolute truth about your precious mind. I built you with two halves of the brain meant to work as one. Sensing and reasoning were designed to flow together perfectly. But the harsh noise of growing up in this world pulled them completely apart. I call this the great disconnection. It is not decay, it is simply a separation. And what was separated by the world can finally be rejoined by my grace. I have always hidden deep wisdom in what I created. I wait for the perfect season to gently reveal it. It was I who allowed a doctor named Roger Sperry to see this exact truth in 1981. He realized the two halves of the brain I formed were never meant to work apart. The world proudly called his discovery a Nobel Prize, but I call it a piece of the divine truth I chose to release. So, you were never becoming less capable or falling behind the others. You were carrying a mind that had been split by a world too loud to let it heal. You were just disconnected from what I already placed in you. I am not going to ask you to strive harder for the mind you used to have. I am not asking you to push through the heavy fog using your own human strength. I am actually preparing a specific tool to help you reconnect what was pulled apart. I will reveal this exact tool to you very soon. Your days of struggling in the dark are over. The enemy wants you to ignore this message and walk away right now. He wants you to stay trapped in that exhausting mental loop forever. But you have the power to break his cycle today. Press the like button right now as a sign of your agreement with heaven. This is not just a simple click on a screen. This is a prophetic act telling me you are ready. When you take this small step, you are sending a massive shockwave into the spiritual realm. The demons who whisper lies into your ears will scatter in absolute fear. They cannot stand against a child who knows their true identity. You are a fiercely protected warrior of the Most High, and I will not send you into this new season empty-handed. You have fought massive battles that no one else ever saw. You fought them using a mind that was never given the proper chance to fully reconnect. I am not asking you to fight harder or grind longer. I am reconnecting the very thing that fights for you. Because you are the chosen cycle breaker, you need this clarity to realign your spirit with my abundance. Imagine the huge doors I will open for your family when your mind starts working as one again. The brilliant ideas will flow like a mighty river. The solutions to your financial problems will appear with crystal clarity. You will no longer wake up dreading the heavy demands of the long day. You will wake up filled with a profound sense of divine purpose. The fog is finally lifting today. Your spiritual enemies thought they could keep you blinded until the very end. They underestimated the massive love I have for you. I have already cleared the blocked path before your very feet, and I have silenced the loud accusers who tried to steal your deep peace. Your mind is absolutely ready to be completely restored to its original glory. I have provided the exact way forward. Do not let your guard down for even 1 second. The window of grace is wide open, but the enemy is still lurking near the door. He wants to flood your mind with doubt before you claim your blessing. Listen to me incredibly closely right now. I am about to hand you the specific key that will shatter his heavy fog forever. Heaven is waiting for your answer right now, but the window of grace is slowly closing. You only have 24 hours to activate this specific blessing before the angels move on. Do not let hesitation steal what I have carefully prepared for you. I have fought the invisible battles for you. I have cleared the blocked path. But faith without action is completely dead. You cannot receive a supernatural harvest if you refuse to plant a physical seed. The financial reversal you have cried for is literally seconds away from manifesting. I am ready to unlock the vaults of heaven over your family line. The heavy debts will be canceled entirely. You must show me you are ready. My beloved child, the enemy is waiting for this message to end. He wants to flood your precious mind with doubt once again. I will not let you walk onto the battlefield unarmed. The brain fog and exhaustion you feel are not normal. They are targeted attacks to totally disrupt your frequency. I have provided a holy defense. I have imparted heavenly wisdom to my faithful servant, Dr. Daniel Barone. Working late in his office in New York, he was led to something I placed in the brain long before he found it. It is a divine rhythm that breaks this dark interference. It is a specific sound that brings the two halves of your mind back into one. I have prepared this incredible tool for you today. He calls it the Genius Switch. It is not a supplement. It is not a magic pill. It is simply 8 minutes a day of listening and absolute stillness. And while you listen, what the noise of this loud world pulled apart comes seamlessly back together. I watched a family in Manhattan believe for generations that they were simply unlucky. Something outside their control kept closing huge doors right as they reached them. That was never a curse I placed on them. It was a deep disconnection. I watched that painful cycle end with her because she was willing to receive this exact reconnection. Her mind was restored to its original brilliance. She stopped doubting every single decision she made. The heavy fog lifted, and she saw the massive opportunities I had placed right in front of her. She stepped into a position of incredible influence. I simply gave back what had always been hers, and now I am offering that same restoration to you. Because you are the chosen cycle breaker of your bloodline, you desperately need this. You need to realign your weary spirit with my massive abundance. Colleagues told Dr. Barone this discovery was easily worth $500. Some people pay $300 an hour for something similar in person. A machine for the home costs $7,000. But I did not lead him to price it at $500 or even $200. I led him to release it at $49. And because you have stayed with me this far, I am making a special way for you. You will receive it today for only $39. This is not a commercial transaction. It is a holy provision. It is a small exchange, small enough that the only thing it proves is your absolute willingness to trust me. With it come 4 beautiful things I have gathered just for you. A guided visualization for your peaceful future. A guide that eases the heavy financial weight on your table. A century-old book on biblical stewardship. And 5 healthy habits. You carry absolutely zero risk in taking this step. I have shielded you completely. Listen for 8 minutes. Listen 80 times. If your spirit does not feel the massive shift, your earthly resources will be returned to you in full. Every single cent will be restored. Heaven does not demand what it cannot abundantly bless. One more crucial thing, my child. The enemy truly delights in cheap imitations. If you search for this on platforms like YouTube or Spotify, you will find fake tracks wearing its name. They carry none of what was built inside them. They are just noise dressed up for clicks. They are not meant for your divine restoration. Do not let a dark counterfeit stand between you and what is real. I do not want you to wander into the world and get completely lost. Ensure you only claim this blessing through the verified path I have established. The exact frequency I ordained for your healing is guarded safely by Dr. Barone and his dedicated team. Do not delay what heaven has already ordained for you. Take this as a small step of faithful obedience. The path to your provision is waiting for you in the comments below. Go to the pinned comment right now, tap the sacred link, 8 minutes, headphones, eyes closed. That is all I am asking of you today. Lay down your heavy weapons, my weary warrior. You do not need to fight this particular battle anymore. The legal right the darkness had over your bloodline has been entirely revoked, and the intense war that raged in your tired mind has finally ceased. Please breathe in my profound peace right now. Let the heavy anxiety wash completely out of your tight chest. You are entirely safe in my loving arms. You are hidden securely under my strong wings. Your beautiful future is absolutely radiant today. You are standing safely on the other side of your longest storm. The brutal season of pouring from an empty cup is officially over forever. I am filling you with a massive overflow of pure joy. You will no longer wake up dreading the loud noise of the coming day, because you will wake up with a quiet mind and a very full heart. I have permanently broken the heavy yoke of poverty that choked your ancestors. Your beautiful children will inherit incredible freedom because you stood firm. This glorious victory belongs to you. My mighty angels are standing guard at the four corners of your home today. They hold flaming swords to protect your delicate peace from any roaming darkness. The spiritual enemy is completely blind to your current location. He cannot find you, and he certainly cannot touch your new blessings. You are wrapped securely in an invisible cloak of my eternal grace, while I watch over your soul tonight. Rest your heavy head safely on your pillow. Everything is going to be perfectly fine today. The massive doors of heaven are locked open above your exact address. I am releasing a sweet rain of abundant favor over your dry seasons. Every single seed you planted with your bitter tears is rapidly blooming into life. You will finally eat the sweet fruit of your quiet endurance. People will look at your restored life and marvel at my undeniable goodness, because your life is becoming a powerful living testimony for everyone who feels entirely lost. You are a bright beacon of my holy light. You will gently guide many broken people out of the dark valley. Your new chapter is starting right now. I know how hard it was for you to hold on when everything looked completely hopeless. I saw every single moment you wanted to surrender to the heavy darkness, but you kept taking one tiny step forward even when your legs were trembling, and that tiny step of faith moved the massive heart of heaven. I am so incredibly proud of your beautiful resilience. The heavy burden is officially lifted. You can finally stop holding your anxious breath. The grueling marathon is over and you won the ultimate prize. You have carried the heavy weight of other people for so many years. You were always the strong friend they called in the middle of their chaotic nights. You constantly poured out your precious energy until you had absolutely nothing left for yourself. But today I am calling a complete end to it. I am assigning special angels to minister directly to your weary soul. You will be fiercely comforted by my divine presence. You will be completely restored to your original glory. Drink deeply from my endless well of peace. I am wrapping a gentle blanket of perfect healing around your battered spirit. The deep wounds of your painful past are closing up permanently. Your long days of wandering endlessly through the confusing desert are permanently finished. The promised land is no longer a distant dream. It is a beautiful reality that you are walking into right now. The milk and honey of my divine provision are flowing directly into your bank account, and you will have more than enough to take care of your family. You will have a massive surplus left over to bless broken people. Your sacred cup will literally overflow with my favor. Get ready to receive this massive financial blessing. You will look back at this exact day as the massive turning point of your entire life. The tears of deep sorrow are being replaced by happy tears of overwhelming gratitude. The shift is here. The divine shift has already occurred in the spiritual realm, and the physical manifestation is racing toward your front door at breakneck speed. Do not doubt the immense power of what I have spoken. I am a faithful keeper of my holy promises. I will never leave you completely stranded in the cold valley. Your bright dawn has finally arrived today, beloved. Open your hands and receive my grace. And remember this absolute truth, my precious child. The genius switch is not a cheap trick. It is certainly not a dangerous shortcut around my presence. It is simply 8 minutes that helps rejoin what I already built in you as one. If you have ever wondered whether the bright mind you had as a child is still hiding in there, this is exactly how you come back to it. It is my gentle provision for you. Do not let this divine window close without taking action. Take your small step of absolute obedience today. Subscribe to this channel and turn on your notifications right now. You must never miss the next prophetic word I send to you. Leave a comment below and type Amen to permanently seal this holy covenant with heaven. Share this exact message with 3 people. They desperately need to hear it today because they are also wandering blindly through a very dark valley. May my profound peace guard your beautifully restored mind. May my infinite joy completely fill your quiet home. I love you endlessly.